Cleopatra, a name whispered through the halls of history, a symbol of power, beauty, and intrigue. But who was the woman behind the myth? In this video, we'll peel back the layers of legend to reveal the truth about Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, remains one of history's most fascinating and enigmatic figures. Her name evokes images of beauty, power, and intrigue, but beyond the glamorous facade lies a complex and multifaceted woman whose story is often overshadowed by myth and propaganda. In this comprehensive analysis, we delve deep into the life and legacy of Cleopatra, seeking to unravel the truths obscured by centuries of misconceptions. The spectacle at Thebes on the fateful day of March 22, 51 BC, the bustling city of Thebes, situated along the majestic Nile River, bore witness to a spectacle of unparalleled grandeur. Crowds thronged the streets, their eager anticipation palpable in the air as they awaited the arrival of Cleopatra VII, Egypt's newly crowned pharaoh. At the heart of the procession stood the Bacchus bull, a revered symbol of Egypt's chief male deities, alongside Cleopatra herself, poised and regal amidst the throng. This procession wasn't merely a display of pomp and ceremony. It was a calculated move by Cleopatra to assert her divine authority as the living embodiment of Egypt's gods. As the procession wound its way through the city, contemporary accounts note the overwhelming response from the crowd, united in their adoration and reverence for their young monarch. For Cleopatra, aged only 17 at the time, this moment marked a significant departure from tradition, as she actively participated in sacred rituals usually reserved for the priesthood. The significance of Cleopatra's involvement in the rites surrounding the Bacchus bull cannot be overstated. By aligning herself with such sacred rituals, Cleopatra sought to solidify her status as Egypt's living goddess, Isis, whose mystical union with divine creatures was believed to ensure the fertility and prosperity of the land. It was a strategic move calculated to garner the support and loyalty of her subjects, while simultaneously reinforcing her divine right to rule. Cleopatra's youth and rise to power. Cleopatra's journey to the throne of Egypt is a tale of ambition, cunning, and political maneuvering. Born into the illustrious Ptolemaic dynasty in 69 BC, Cleopatra inherited a kingdom fraught with internal strife and external threats. The Ptolemies, descendants of Alexander the Great's general Ptolemy, had ruled Egypt for centuries, but their grip on power was tenuous at best. Upon the death of her father, Ptolemy XII, Cleopatra found herself thrust into a precarious position. Her inheritance was contested by her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, whose advisors sought to undermine Cleopatra's claim to the throne. Undeterred by the machinations of her rivals, Cleopatra embarked on a campaign to secure her position, employing a combination of diplomacy, bribery, and outright subterfuge. One of Cleopatra's most audacious moves came in the form of her alliance with Julius Caesar, a formidable Roman general whose conquests had reshaped the political landscape of the ancient world. Sensing an opportunity to bolster her own position and secure Egypt's independence from foreign interference, Cleopatra sought Caesar's support in her struggle against her brother and his advisors. The alliance with Julius Caesar. The alliance between Cleopatra and Julius Caesar would prove to be a pivotal moment in both their lives, setting into motion a series of events that would forever alter the course of history. In 48 BC, Cleopatra famously smuggled herself into Caesar's presence, concealed within a rolled-up carpet, in a daring bid to win his favor. The meeting between Cleopatra and Caesar proved to be fortuitous for both parties. Cleopatra's intelligence, wit, and charm captivated the Roman general, while Caesar's support provided Cleopatra with the military backing she needed to reclaim her throne from her brother's clutches. Together, Cleopatra and Caesar forged a powerful alliance that would shape the destiny of Egypt and Rome alike. Under Caesar's protection, Cleopatra returned to Alexandria in triumph, where she was reinstated as Egypt's rightful ruler. The relationship between Cleopatra and Caesar blossomed into a passionate romance, with Cleopatra bearing Caesar a son, whom they named Ptolemy Caesar or Caesarion. in honor of his illustrious father. The romance with Mark Antony following Caesar's assassination in 44 BC. Cleopatra's fortunes took another dramatic turn with the arrival of Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal lieutenant and one of the most powerful men in Rome. The relationship between Cleopatra and Antony would prove to be both a source of strength and vulnerability for Cleopatra as they navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics together. Their romance was marked by passion, intrigue, and scandal, as Cleopatra and Antony defied convention and societal norms to pursue their love affair. Together, they embarked on a quest to restore Egypt's former glory, forging alliances and waging wars in pursuit of their shared ambitions. Despite their best efforts, Cleopatra and Antony's relationship would ultimately prove to be their undoing. The Battle of Actium in 31 BC saw their forces decisively defeated by Octavian, Caesar's adopted heir and Antony's rival for power. Facing defeat and humiliation, Cleopatra chose to take her own life rather than be paraded through the streets of Rome as a captive. The Battle of Actium and Cleopatra's demise. The Battle of Actium, fought on September 2, 31 BC, marked the final confrontation between the forces of Cleopatra and Mark Antony on one side and Octavian on the other. Despite their valiant efforts, Cleopatra and Antony's forces were no match for Octavian's superior tactics and resources. As defeat loomed on the horizon, Cleopatra made the fateful decision to take her own life rather than face the indignity of capture and humiliation at the hands of Octavian. With her loyal attendants by her side, Cleopatra ended her life by allowing herself to be bitten by an asp, a venomous snake native to Egypt. Cleopatra's enduring legacy. Despite her tragic end, Cleopatra's legacy endures as a symbol of power, ambition, and resilience. Though often portrayed as a seductress and femme fatale in popular culture, Cleopatra was a formidable leader and diplomat in her own right, whose intelligence, charisma, and political acumen allowed her to navigate the turbulent waters of ancient politics with remarkable skill and determination. In death, Cleopatra became a legend, immortalized in art, literature, and popular culture as the quintessential femme fatale. Yet, beneath the layers of myth and legend lies a woman of extraordinary intellect, whose legacy continues to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. The life and legacy of Cleopatra VII are a testament to the enduring power of female leadership and resilience in the face of adversity. From her humble beginnings as a young princess thrust into the midst of a power struggle to her rise to prominence as Egypt. So there you have it, the fascinating life and legacy of Cleopatra VII. What did you find most surprising? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the incredible stories of history.